going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We are rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the whole summer transfer window for you guys to stay up to date first and fast every single day here on YouTube with all the latest Manchester City transfer news. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. It is free. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, the link to them is in the description, along with my TikTok and also my email too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, and most importantly, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by Kitbag. They've got the new release of the Manchester City away shirt for the 2023-2024 season. It's a shirt that's just come out today, brand new, available on Kitbag. Go and check it out. Links and details, they are in the description. Nice shirt, white shirt, celebrating the city of Manchester, and it will also be getting its first use for Manchester City's first Premier League game of the season against Burnley on Friday. If you want to go and check it out, links and details, they are in the description, and thank you to Kitbag for sponsoring this video. So we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the contract news, and we've got the very latest on Kyle Walker. Now, Florian Plettenberg has said that Manchester City are offering Kyle Walker a deal until 2026 rather than a deal until 2025. So if it is until 2026, it would be a 2-year extension to his current deal or a new 3-year contract. Bayern Munich only offering Kyle Walker a deal until 2025 with an option of another year. He does say that Bayern Munich now are expecting Kyle Walker to stay at Manchester City, and it is seemingly every single day looking like Kyle Walker is going to sign a new contract at City as well. So I think the bigger question here is it going to be a year's extension or a 2-year extension? Different sources are saying different things. We shall see. Now, moving on to the out, we've had some confirmed transfers, and it comes in the form of Filip Stevanovic, a youngster at Manchester City. He has joined RKC Waalwijk over in the Netherlands on loan until the end of the season. So wishing Filip the very best of luck on his loan move, and hope he goes and smashes it there in Holland. Now, moving on to the ins, the real meat of this video, we've got a big update once more on Lucas Paqueta. Now, the Telegraph have said that Manchester City and West Ham, they want to use the release clause that's active in his contract next summer, £85 million, as the benchmark to try and negotiate a fee this summer. Now, Fabrizio Romano has said that talks are continuing between Manchester City and West Ham. He said that City could well include players to try and bring that price down. I'm not aware that Man City are too keen on paying any more than the fee that was mentioned yesterday, which is £70 million, which means we may well be £15 million short here of what West Ham are looking for. And so for City to make it back, we'd have to make it back in terms of offering them players that they are wanting. Now, they have been linked with Taylor Harwood-Bellis, who, conveniently enough, has a value at Man City of £15 million. There's your £15 million all sorted. You offer them £70 million plus Taylor Harwood-Bellis, and they may well accept that. Other players that could be included in this are James McAtee and also Tommy Doyle, two top quality players who I think would offer a lot to West Ham, offer a lot to the Premier League, and of course central midfielders too, with West Ham losing Declan Rice and potentially losing Lucas Paqueta as well in the same window. Then all of a sudden the demand that they have for central midfielders increases as more and more pressure put onto them. So City can ease a little bit of pressure there because we've got two top quality central midfielders, young players that we could offer to them. Tommy Doyle, James McAtee, both spent last season out on loan at Sheffield United, both helped them to get promoted, both top class, high quality young players. They could be included in the deal. I'm not saying that they're going to be, but they could be included in the deal. Now, Foot Mercato have said that talks are progressing between Manchester City and West Ham. They say that personal terms is not a problem with Lucas Paqueta. He is pushing for this deal. He wants this move to Manchester City. West Ham, it is believed, are looking at another player for Manchester City, and that's what I want to talk about here, because it is believed, according to Fabrizio Romano and several other sources that have been reporting this morning, saying that West Ham, they want Cole Palmer. They're not too fussed about whether it's going to be on loan or whether it's going to be a permanent transfer. If it is a permanent transfer, it'll be really interesting to see what City's value is of Cole Palmer. Of the young players that I've mentioned, mentioned, I would say Cole Palmer is probably the most seasoned, the most experienced young player that we've got at Manchester City. He's highly rated at Man City. City will not want to lose Cole Palmer cheaply, and they'll want a buyback clause, they'll want sell-on fees included, so it would be easier if Cole Palmer is to leave to go to West Ham for it to be a separate transfer completely, which is how City have done swap deals in the past. Now, I think City might be more keen on using other young players. They may not have a problem in loaning Cole Palmer out to West Ham because if we do bring in Lucas Paqueta, all of a sudden it frees up a little bit of space in midfield that if Cole Palmer leaves, then you've got Phil Foden, who can be predominantly used as a winger, to rotate with Jack Grealish on the left-hand side and to rotate with Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. So it works a little bit easier there for Manchester City. And of course, Man City add extra quality to their midfield, and should we pick up any injuries, then you've got a ready-made player in Lucas Paqueta ready to take up the slack, so to speak, on Manchester City's midfield. And let's not forget that rumours have been going around which are not true about Mateo Kovacic being injured and picking up a serious injury, but he is a pretty injury-prone player. Kevin De Bruyne can be a little bit injury-prone as well, so to me, adding another central midfielder has to be priority, and Lucas Paqueta would make sense, in my opinion, if it's done for the right price in a deal that suits both parties. And £85 million, I think, doesn't represent good value for money here for Manchester City. So if we can bring that price down, if we're looking at £70 million, if we can pay a £55-60 million upfront fee, £10 million in bonuses, and include a Cole Palmer on loan or a Taylor Harwood-Bellis, all of a sudden you're looking at a more affordable deal, a better deal, a deal that puts less pressure on Manchester City and a deal that puts less pressure on Lucas Paqueta if he comes to Manchester City. Because if we bring you in for £85 million, which City have got the finances, they can go and do that, Lucas Paqueta would need to be a regular first-team player. And right now, I don't think Lucas Paqueta would be able to displace Man City's midfield. In a season or two's time, he might be able to, but if you're paying £85 million, you're wanting a player who's ready-made to go into that midfield, who's ready to displace somebody else, and Man City are adding more quality than what we've already got. So is Lucas Paqueta going to be that regular first-team starter, or is he going to be a rotated option, a squad player? And if you're paying £85 million for a squad player, then that, to me, doesn't represent good business for Manchester City, and that's not how Man City do their transfers when it comes to the incomings, which is why Man City are so successful in the transfer market under Chicky, because it's carefully thought out, properly planned players that Pep wants, that the team wants, that the club wants, and they bring them in for a good deal, like we got with Joško Gvardiol. So I think Man City will be pushing for the same here for Lucas Paqueta. Still a long way to go, lots more details to be ironed out. It's literally just at the beginning parts of the transfer, and I'm sure we'll have plenty more updates over the coming days and weeks on Lucas Paqueta. So would love to know your thoughts of that in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming throughout the whole summer transfer window to keep you guys up to date every single day, first and fast, with all the latest Manchester City transfer news here on YouTube. Do subscribe, it is free. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to Kitbag for sponsoring today's video. Go and check them out. Link is in the description. As I said, the new Manchester City away shirt for the season has dropped today. It is available in your size, players' names on the back and everything. You've got to be quick. If you're a big fan of Erling Haaland, he goes very quickly. They sell out very quickly. So links and details, they are in the description. Go and check it out, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.